Greetings. I am Kriztax, and I want to tell you a tale of deceit, treachery, chaos, and confusion. A voyage in the Arctic lost to overconfidence and misplaced trust. A true testament to how victory can be achieved at the last moment even when all seems lost. So sit back and relax as I take you through my journey of sabotage and going from rags to riches in a flash. I entered this voyage with high hopes in mind for achieving my goals. I am the ship's engineer, and it is my task to make sure the ship is in good shape and the ship's boiler well fed. I briefly got to meet the crew and measure their confidence in this upcoming expedition. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, so we decided to proceed. The captain took the helm and started sailing us off to our destination. It is dawn. We reached our destination at the passage. I started off with a relaxing card game with the crew. Everyone was in good spirits.
You'll know if you're on the Thrall or not.
The crew consisted of 8 people. The engineer, the cook, the chaplain, the doctor, the navigator, the native huntress.
I have terrible latency, so I apologize in advance.
The Royal Marine, and of course, the captain.
How about winning with a 2-pair?
Yo.
I have a 3-pair, so good luck with that.
Damn.
As I had little luck with the card game, I set my mind on accomplishing our main goal, finding a way through the passage. Then, out of nowhere, strange voices crept in my mind and compelled me to sabotage this expedition with the cook. I did not understand why or how I was being possessed, but I could not resist the call of the void. I traded brief looks with the cook and realized he had the same thoughts. Something had bound us together in this vile quest.
The hell is that name on Cook?
Nobody knew the name of the cook because his handwriting was, in fact, atrocious. Aside from that, I was certain we would get along and do our best to do the void's bidding. The boiler had stalled just before reaching the passage, and we all had to fill it with coal. As we all rushed to refuel, I found a peculiar dagger made of bone on the table. The darkness told me to use it when the right time came.
Engineer 3.
I did not question the will of the void, and carried on.
Doctor,
Five.
that's
Light it.
6.
Light it no matter what. Light it.
Most of us got on deck to
Seven,
take a good
seven.
look at the passage.
Marine 7.
No 7. Was it I5?
With the boiler now blowing at full steam, we advanced into the passage to explore. Our coal supply was dangerously low, and we had no choice but to seek for supplies on the land. We made painful landings onto the pack ice and marched ahead. It didn't take long for us to discover some supplies left behind by the previous crew, by the previous expedition. We were, in fact, the second voyage sent to this region after we didn't hear back from the first one. It seems they had gotten stuck out here and perished to the elements. Or perhaps something more sinister, like what was driving the cook and I. Coal was the most precious resource we could get our hands on, as it was the only thing capable of getting the ship through the passage. Without it, the crew would surely meet the same demise as the one before them. It would be folly to forget that this untamed Arctic frontier is packed with hostile wildlife. Mother Nature was quick to remind us just how badly this place wants us dead.
Get some help, Captain. Whew. Alright. You got any food? I can stack this one up.
Yeah.
Food was scarce on this land, and we had to make sure we didn't let any of it go to waste. I hadn't tried wolf meat before, But I wasn't going to bicker about it, considering our circumstances. The time had come to seek privacy and test out one of these new bone daggers. What I experienced is very difficult to describe, but it certainly felt unnatural, yet powerful. Feeling the potential of my newfound powers, my resolve to commit to the task given by the void was rejuvenated. I began grinding the coal I found into useful gunpowder that I could later use as an improvised explosive. My goal was simple: blow up the ship and make sure no one leaves this dreadful place. Here I was, minding my own business, cooking some food and making some poison, until I was rudely interrupted by a nosy crewmate.
Anybody here at the boat?
Angie's in here. There's food.
Yes, I actually have enough to make stew,
Oh, you do?
I believe. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but you can't do it here. You can only make stew at the ship.
Oh, okay, I'll go with the ship then.
It was a good thing she didn't ask me what I was doing or insist on checking the stove, or I would have had to resort to a more dreadful course of action.
I do need strength before I go
It's cold out there if you want to stay the night here.
though. Okay. I do need to make some arrows. I was hoping to get some, but I didn't.
Well, I'll give the sinew away because I'm not going to carry it. Alright, it's just about daytime.
As much as I enjoyed building trust with her, I had to distance myself from her as soon as possible without raising suspicion.
Okay. I know it's behind us somewhere. There it is.
Oh, it's all the way there. Okay.
Now that she had finally left, I could continue my work.
Yep, coal.
I had to strengthen my connection with the void by building bone totems. This way my dark abilities would grow stronger, and their resistance weaker. I decided it was finally time to make the first strike. I called upon the damned souls of the previous expedition to aid me. I hoped my partner would take notice and do the same. The crew was about to be in serious peril.
Hello?
Warm.
I don't see anything.
Hello? Cook?
I have one coal.
No.
There's cannibals in the water. Where's the ship?
I need a coal.
Oh, I see the ship.
While they were distracted
Aboard?
by
What
mad
was that
cannibals, I boarded the ship to deliver my explosive payload.
Head check on ship.
Yeah, we can.
It had to be done in secret and without prying eyes.
I only have 2 wood.
I locked the door and I lit the fuse. It was time for some beautiful fireworks.
No! What?
No, what? I'm making stew.
Yes, the plan had worked flawlessly.
What just happened?
I think we got bombed in there.
There was utter chaos and fingers being pointed everywhere. This is exactly what I had hoped for. While they struggled to repair the damage, I retreated to the shipwreck to prepare another act of sabotage. That's lovely. The crew had, by some miracle, managed to repair the damages I had inflicted with my bomb. No matter, I would get a second opportunity. This time the cook had approached me at the shipwreck. I inquired him of the situation at the ship.
Alright, what do you got?
He did not respond.
How's the ship?
It seems he was just hungry. I placed a bone totem in the dark corner of the ship, as I did not expect anyone to come to the shipwreck. But that is where I made a critical miscalculation.
Do you have a key?
Hello?
Yo. What the fuck? Is that the cook? It's the cook! It's the cook!
As if out of nowhere, the navigator approached us and the cook panicked.
Help, there's thralls. I mean cannibals.
The fool had blown his cover in
Fuck.
disguise, and I had no choice but to attack him with the navigator and act innocent to keep my facade.
It's the cook! It's the cook!
He just acted
Fuck. Oh. Okay. I got you.
You okay?
Yeah. The cook ran away. Did you see him?
Fortunately, he did not rat me out,
Here.
and hopefully understood that what I did was for the best.
Yeah.
We
oh,
still had a
thanks.
chance if at least one of us could remain insidious.
I've got a syringe for you.
Against the land. Sorry, I couldn't see.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you have any food? I don't want to cannibalize, but I might have to.
Sorry about it, I just have a...
Oh, you made... Okay, awesome.
Realizing an opportunity, I wanted to set my next plan in motion by euthanizing the unfortunate
Wait, what's your
navigator
health at?
that just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh wait, you're not.
Can I use a syringe on you? Do you need to use it yourself?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Navi?
I thought you were a cannibal for a second.
What's your health at?
I'm almost good, man.
Alright.
Sorry, I couldn't
Oh.
tell.
What the hell? The huntress was carrying the injured cook to bed, and no one seemed to notice that? Did the cook manage to
Here.
trick the huntress?
There you go.
Navi.
There's a totem around here.
Oh. I
Wait,
didn't
did
see
you
that.
get
It
my
was
arrow
in the
back?
dark.
What?
Yeah,
No,
you can
it's
get
the
your
cook,
arrow.
it's the cook.
Wait, that's
Oh.
the fucking troll.
I didn't see who you brought in!
Oh, poor cook.
I couldn't see.
Looks like his luck
Oh
run
shit.
out.
What does he
He
have?
didn't have much sus on it.
He's got... Yeah, he's got some stuff.
The navigator was now in possession of the shot of death, and now it was
Here,
just a matter of
candles
time before
outside.
he injected himself with it.
Hey, does anyone need scraps? Or can I make some bear traps?
You can make bear traps.
Oh, here's some lead.
Nice.
Can I steal his cleaver?
Sure thing.
Is that okay?
Hey, does anybody have some food?
Back to the ship for some
Yes,
stew.
there's also stew on the ship. Here, okay, I'm putting this. There's a stew right here in, like, next to the, right there.
Thank you.
I can make a sword.
Okay, that soup was poisoned.
What?
The stew was poisoned?
Yep.
It was perfect. The poison had kicked in, and the blame was,
Who was
on
on
the
the ship?
huntress's
Right, I'm
stew.
making it.
I was with,
Hey, you know what? Actually, I also injected myself with a syringe the engineer gave me. And he was really near the cook.
What?
And I
The blame was shifting.
I got the syringe from the cook. Was it poisoned?
Yep. Well, I'm poisoned
Yeah.
now.
Fuck. You have any herbs? I've got laudanum. We can make
Someone
antidote.
making the antidote,
There's
I think.
some... Yeah,
There's
make
2
another
laudanum
antidote.
here.
I had to make myself look good in their
Make
eyes,
another poison.
even if it meant making an antidote for the wretched navigator.
Make some antidote for everybody.
I'm in the bed.
At least for the time being, the navigator was incapacitated.
Who wants a cake? Yeah, I've got 3 and they shouldn't all be on me.
Yeah, sure, I could take one.
Maybe I'll just split them up a bit.
I have bear traps.
While
take
suspicions
some?
were running high, Mother Nature reminded us once again where we were.
Take some of these traps.
Captain's out here. Captain, what?
Wolf on you,
No.
Marine. Wolf on you.
Silly sluts, you
Help! 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 I'm being attacked.
This was great. Being attacked by a cannibal was solid
got
evidence
attacked by
that I
cannibals.
wasn't a traitor.
It's on whoever's in the boat. Whoever's in the boat.
Oh shit. I'll take that meat because the stew may be poisoned.
It's not. I tried some.
I'll take the food anyway.
I'm gonna go for Nitro. Who wants to come?
I can
I'll
tag
tell my
along.
team to make some
Let me
food
just
first.
let me cook.
That you know? Yeah.
already out? Cook's already out, or are you double dead?
With the ship moving dangerously close to the massive iceberg blocking the way out of the passage, I knew I had little time to waste if I wanted to stop this expedition. Most of the crew had already headed out to retrieve the nitroglycerin from the northern camp to blow up the only thing holding them back.
Did they clear it already? Alright, cool.
I think so, yeah. They're bringing back the nitro. Alright, just grabbing some food. I'm very hungry.
Same.
How's our nitros? Sorry, I mean coal stock looking.
Good point. I should grab some of that.
As I saw the bane of my existence, the navigator, carry the nitro towards the iceberg, I had to do my best to resist the urge to blow us all up right there and then.
I'll be back with Cole or Dad. Who knows?
I might have killed 4 of us, but it wouldn't have been enough in the end. With observing eyes all over, I struggled to find a safe moment to use my abilities without being caught. I needed all the aid from the Void and the cook if he was still around in any way.
Yo.
Desperation started to drip in. I was about to be out of time.
Find any coal up there?
None yet.
It was time to hurry and strike with everything I had. The time to act innocent was over, and it was time to act decisively. It was time to unleash my wrath on the navigator. I tried to catch up to him, but then I heard the dreadful sound. The iceberg had been blown out of the way successfully,
Nice, nice.
and I was out of options.
You guys have any?
It seemed that I had failed in my mission. There was very little I could do at this point. But then, by accident or by carelessness, the captain dropped one of his coal barrels in the water. Seeing a wicked opportunity, I snatched the barrel from the water and climbed aboard.
I got it.
Could I make this one barrel save the entire mission?
Putting the coal in.
We'll wait till morning,
Okay.
It's white out and nighttime.
It wasn't much, but it might just make
What's
enough
up, food on the
gunpowder to
stove?
stall the advance of the ship long enough for the lethal blizzard to kick
Hey,
in.
engineer, you got back here pretty quick.
What? Was tagging along.
After all, by failing to attack anyone in time,
you have any
I
wood?
had succeeded in maintaining my facade of innocence. I was lucky the crew had arrogantly decided to wait until morning to move the ship. It gave me enough time to craft the gunpowder I needed to sabotage the boiler discreetly.
I also desperately need to cook food.
Don't we have some coming? I put some food on the stove. Who's cooking?
Get off the helm, we're not lighting it yet. Keep warm.
I'm about to like die from the cold.
There's more meat. I just need like 1.
Guys, cook is on the wheel.
Although I believed him to be gone for good,
Can I get a hand?
the cook made a desperate last-ditch effort to attack the crew with his bare fists.
Is he up there?
I admired his brave efforts, but ultimately it was for nothing. If only I had known his name, we might have had better communication and coordination for this effort.
Why did you just try and inject him? He was the Thrall. Okay, Doctor just injected me with something?
Do we have the food ready?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch
Is
of
it morning yet?
things.
Tell me when it's morning.
I kept a close eye on the movements of the rest of the crew, and tried to find more ways of sabotage, but there was little I could do without blowing my cover.
It's cold mine, that's why I'm guarding.
I got 2 coal in a barrel.
I got the 3 coal
Yeah,
well,
previously.
check this
Whoever
into-
dropped the barrel.
The crew was counting the coal they had amassed, and the sheer amount was staggering. How did they manage to get so much coal?
Yeah, we got like a full stack. Nice.
Sun's rising. Ladder
Let's
up,
go.
boys.
Dawn had come. It was now or never. I patiently waited for my opportunity as they were lighting up the boiler.
You don't need...
Yeah, you're all smug now, but just wait till you get what you deserve.
Can't drive.
Excellent.
See that one. I've never even had a license.
2 quick slips of gunpowder into the boiler chute, and it was once again time for beautiful chaos.
Running around.
Oh,
What?
for real?
Who
We
sabo?
got some.
Navigator.
Who sabo?
Navigator is
Nav? Nav?
Yes, not even by my own hand.
Did you get him? Did you get him?
Now it was the chaplain's turn.
I don't have a weapon. I'm impartial until someone gives me a weapon.
What's his face?
However, an invisible wall kept me from throwing him into the sea. It seems God was on his side today.
Save me, Jesus.
It's the chaplain.
Thank you. Someone died
Engineer
for
just
that.
downed that guy.
It's the
Engineer's
chaplain. I
bad.
just got killed
Engineer's
driving
bad.
the boat.
Did someone kill engineer?
Poor captain.
The guy said it was
His
cooked.
biggest mistake was dropping that barrel of coal.
Him.
Like frightened lambs not knowing what to do, I took full advantage of the situation. Ow! I forgot that was there.
Why is
Who is it?
attacking him?
The Royal Marines seemed utterly clueless about who the traitor was.
Captain was sitting on the boiler. I checked it, everything was good, and then all of a sudden it exploded. So
I left the boiler. I fed everything I had into it, and then I left the boiler because I thought there's no point sitting on it because no one's sitting on Captain's quarters.
The doctor had left in a
Anyone
desperate
got
bid to
any
get more
tools or
coal.
water burnables?
Now
You
it was
attacked
just
with that
me
tool,
and the
so it's
chaplain.
my fault back if you are innocent navigator.
sorry, yeah, no, I was actually talking. I just realized after I died my bow was bugged.
Okay, well,
I was also yelling out.
Chilled
Got
that out.
any burnables in the thing?
No.
Check the navigator
I
box.
didn't think it was you, so if you spoke, I would have not killed you because Sabo happened like as soon while you were still in there, so I didn't think it was you. I still don't think it's
You
you.
have a nice
Marine
voice.
and,
I'll let you out.
someone else killed me. Yeah, me too. Yeah, right.
He's not getting out! No one is leaving! No one is leaving! Both suffering from serious injuries, we raced to the nearby bed to recover.
Yeah, I just saw him coming and I'm like, wait a minute, he killed you.
First one to get up would be the victor. Good thing I'm a light sleeper. God won't save you this time, Ultra Boy.
I'm gonna
I
die.
trust Navigator. It's,
Man,
it's
you came back
engineer and
fast.
Raw Marine, right? Why did you
So who's alive?
Well played, boys.
Probably on
Well
the-
played.
I haven't been.
I had done the impossible, wiped out the crew at the last moment against all odds. The Huntress and the Doctor were too far and frozen to rescue their voyage now. I had done my part for the Void, and I felt accomplished beyond imagination. All that was left was to wait for the Doctor and Huntress to freeze to death.
I'm just gonna eat Captain here.
My body.
Those sweet buttocks.
No, I burned absolutely everything I had, sorry. Oh, we were about to win too.
Yeah, I was so close to just, you know, fucking that up, but I managed to turn it around in the last second. I feel so
Yeah, well
accomplished.
done.
That was the
Shit.
best Thrall
Yeah.
play I've ever had. And everybody turned on
Just
each other.
killed everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Yes.
bad, Captain. I
Yes.
was suspicious, but yeah, sorry.
That was a real good throw play. Holy shit, we had
Thank
that in
you,
the bag.
thank you.
We
That
still
was
managed to pull it.
absolutely epic.
Great job, boys.
If you hadn't dropped me the barrel, I would not have won, because I got the gunpowder I needed to stop the
Oh,
ship.
god damn it.
And so concludes this epic tale of a lost voyage in the Arctic. What did we learn from this fascinating story? Don't trust bald people with impressive mutton chops. Alright guys, this was my first gameplay story narration episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see more of something similar in the future. This was a fun project to work on, and I hope I get to work on another one soon. But until then, have a great day. Kriztax out. Bye-bye.